music of the 1960s by Jackie Worsley and Heather Utek. The anti-war movement actually consisted of a number of independent interests, often only vaguely allied and contesting each other on many issues, united only in opposition to the Vietnam War. The 60s remain in the collective conscious of our nation as a symbol of revolution. Rights were paved and new progress in culture rapidly occurred. 60s music often captured the spirit of rebellion, experiment, and idealism. In music of the 60s, it interacted with social revolution. Bob Dylan was born May 24, 1941. His real name is Robert Allen, and he was born in Duluth, Minnesota. He started to create songs in college as a folk and country writer. Bob signed his first contract in 1961. He started his career because Elvis, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Little Richard inspired him. Blowing in the Wind was one of Bob Dylan's first songs. The lyrics are, "How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man?" Which the meaning is, how much experience does it take for a boy to become a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? The white dove is a symbol of peace, and how long does it take for peace to be recognized around the world? Yes, how many times must the cannonball fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answers are all around us, but when you face unchangeable images, the answers become distant. Yes, how many years can a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? Yes, how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, how many times can a man turn his head pretending he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, how many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, how many deaths will it take till that he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The meaning behind the lyrics are, whatever your question is, the answer is always there. Another song by Bob Dylan is The Masters of War. The song had a meaning that the officials were being criticized because they finally realized the times and questioned what the war was coming to, when really the war was pointless. The Universal Soldier by Busby Santy Marie was made into an album in 1964. The lyrics are, he's 5'2" and he's 6'4". He fights with missiles and with spears. He's almost 31 and he's only 17. He's been a soldier for 1,000 years. He's a Catholic, a Hindu, an atheist, a Jain, a Buddhist, and a Baptist and Jew. And he knows he shouldn't kill. He knows he always will kill. You're for me, my friend, and me for you. And he's fighting for Canada, he's fighting for France, he's fighting for the USA, and he's fighting for the Russians, and he's fighting for Japan, and he thinks we'll put an end to war this way. And he's fighting for democracy, he's fighting for the Reds, he says it's for the peace of all, he's the one who must decide who's to live and who's to die. And he never sees the writing on the wall. But without him, how would Hitler have commanded him at Dachau? Without him, Caesar would have stood alone. He's the one who gives his body as a weapon of the war, and without him, all this killing can't go on. He's a universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away no more. They come from him and you and me, and brothers, can't you see? This is not a way to put an end to war. This song shows every warrior throughout history with different ages, beliefs, and from different countries. It shows that one should take personal responsibility instead of responding to orders. If there were no soldiers, then the wars wouldn't be. People would start to sing anti-war songs in the middle of the streets around popular cities. They were trying to get people to stop the war. They wanted to let people know what it was like to have soldiers gone and have them killed for no reason. The music was reflecting morals, social change, and politics. People just wanted to have peace, no more deaths and no more wars. That's what all of the 1960s music was about. People wanted to express how they felt about the war through music, which helped see their hopes, kind of what they wanted, their anger and their frustration towards the people who were all for war, the war. They just wanted peace. They wanted no more war, no more death. They wanted all the soldiers to come home and be safe instead of giving their lives for a war when there could be peace instead. And that is our video of the 1960s music.